Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Suryanto. Today we would like to talk about principle of curriculum design, especially about content and sequencing. The principle of language curriculum design consists of sub-components. The first one is content and sequencing, second one format and preparation, and the third one is monitoring and assessment. And today we'll also talk about the subdivision, especially about the content and sequencing. Content and sequencing principle consists of 8 principles. The first principle is frequency. The second principle is strategies and autonomy. The third principle is space retrieval. The fourth principle is language system. The fifth principle is keep moving forward. The sixth principle is teachability. The seventh principle is learning burden, and the last one is interference. Now let us talk the principle one by one. The first principle is frequency. A language curriculum should provide focused attention to the high frequency language item. Low frequency language item should be provided only when the high frequency language item has already been adequately studied. The second principle is strategies and autonomy. Language course should educate its participants language learning strategies, self-monitoring skill, and self-awareness of their own learning. As a result, the participant will become autonomous, effective, and independent learners. The third principle is space retrieval. Language course should provide space and opportunity to practice, repeat, and focus on the needed language item in various. The fourth principle is language system. The language course should focus on general features of the language system. The general features of language system may include vocabulary that consists of high-frequency vocabulary, underlying meaning, and word part. The second one is structure. It refers to the frequent structure. And the last one is discourse. It may consist of topic type, rhetorical structure, and cohesive devices. Principle number 5 is keep moving forward. A language course should increasingly contain useful language items, skill, and strategies to achieve the goal. To check the progress in achieving the goals, require the list of language items, skill, and strategy. Principle number 6 is teachability. In teaching, the teaching in a language course should consider the most general sequences of language items and should consider when learners are most ready to study them. For instance, when sequences of language items start from simple, medium, and complex language items, the teaching will not teach complex language items before the learners are ready. Principle number 7 is learning burden. A language course should help the participant to use effectively their prior knowledge. Why? Because there are a lot of proof that many aspects of learner prior knowledge can help their learning. The last principle is interference. Language course should avoid interference. You can avoid interference by sequencing language item properly. That's all about content and sequencing principle in curriculum design. The success in applying these 8 principles may lead you in a better curriculum design. Thank you very much for your kind attention.